Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the different forms of precipitation, which we have theoretically we have done yesterday. The three type of precipitations are orographic rainfall, conventional rainfall, and cyclonic or torrential rainfall. So, in the first picture here, I'm just going to show you or tell you about the orographic rainfall. Now in this, what's happened? The clouds, they shed their rain once they got any sort of the higher relief, just like the mountain and or the hill or the plateau. So here, this the condensed clouds, they just they come and move through the slope of the hills and your plateau, and they shed there because they are heavy. And rain-bearing winds, so they shower their heavy rainfall on the frontal side or the windward side, you can say, on the sides of your hills and mountains. And the best example we are having the Himalayas. As the monsoon go and hit the Himalayas, so they shed their rains over there. And afterwards, once the intensity of rain and winds bearing capacity becomes low, so then they start moving to the upwards. And after this is the cool air bearing rings. And as soon as it showers their rain on the one side of the hill or the mountains, then they start traveling towards the another side, which is known as leeward side. Now this is the wettest area, and here we are having dry area because no rain reaches over here, because all the rain it is shed over in the front side of the hills. And here the air, this totally cool air and the water carrying the rain capacity, they are exhausted and they become dry and move from the next side. So this is the phenomena of your orographic, and the best example of this orographic rainfall is Indian Himalaya, where the monsoons come and hit the Himalayas and we get the rain throughout the years. And these Himalayas not let these clouds go beyond, because they are young full mountains and they are of very high. So in this way, the Indian subcontinent got their rainfall through the orographic rainfall. Now let's come to the second one, which is the conventional rainfall. Now what happens over here? Here we are not having any sort of hills or nothing is there. Once all these trees and plants, they get transpiration and the water bodies get evaporated, the warm air start moving upwards in the sky. And afterwards, what's happened? As soon as it reach over here, they condense in the above the ground, cools, and again come back in the form of rainfall. This is your conventional rainfall, which we found in Africa, where on every day 4 o'clock we are having heavy showers over there, which is known as 4 o'clock showers. And it's very simple, because due to the lot of vegetation, great due to the very intensive heat, it's get vaporized, the water get vaporized from the water bodies, condense over here, and again shower the rain on the same place or the particular area at a fixed time. That is why, and the great example I have told you, the Africa, where we are having the every evening at the 4 o'clock the heavy rainfall, and again the same process happens the next day, and that is why it is named also we call it the conventional rainfall, that is 4 o'clock showers. Now come to the third one. Now this is the third one, where which is known as frontal rainfall or the cyclonic rainfall. As you have seen in the news and newspaper on FBs, we are having the two cyclonic storm by the time in India. One is Taipei and another one is Yas. Taipei was in the Arabian Sea, and Yas in the Bay of Bengal. So what's happened? They all the clouds will reach and form a cyclone over on the spot, on the height, and after the Great Depression, meeting of the cool current and warm current, they form a circle over here, and afterwards they bring the heavy rainfall with the destruction, with the high velocity winds, thundering, and too much heavy water. It's totally depend upon the intensity of this storm, or you can say the cyclone. This rainfall occurs for a week, for a day, for 2 days, 4 days. It's totally depend upon the intensity of this one. This is your cyclonic rainfall. So this which we have studied yesterday in the theoretical form, now today it is in the practical form. If you are having any sort of the confusion or any sort of the things, you can just ask me on Zoom classes.